What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because we, of course, are always bringing you our own personal insight on the Dallas Cowboys, as well as the breaking news and how it affects the team and so on. So, here's where it's crazy, because the Cowboys end up driving the media for sports entertainment. Okay, let's be real here, because last week we were all talking about all the trade scenarios for CeeDee Lamb and stuff. We got people literally yesterday, was it yesterday I think, or the day before, talking about trade packages to the for Micah Parsons to the Chicago Bears, where they literally said, we're not trying to make a trade for Micah Parsons or anything like that. But, it's something to talk about. And so, damn Gina shared with me a post where they talk about if the Cowboys can't get a deal worked out for Dak Prescott, they're going to trade with the New York Giants. It's like, how many times are we going to beat this pony? Is that the saying?
Beat a dead horse.
Beat this dead horse. First of all, let's be clear here. Dak has a no-trade clause. Dak Prescott is not going to be traded to the New York Giants with as bad as that offensive line is, as bad as that team is. I will just ride with having CeeDee Lamb in this great offensive line and protect myself. I would not waive that to go to the New York Giants for any price. So let's start there, okay? Second part of this thing that is just crazy stupid. Looking at this trade, the Cowboys, although this is probably when you see Amari Cooper deal, I guess it makes sense. But let's go through and say the Cowboys were to make this trade, okay? They're not going to make this trade. They're not going to make this trade. If they were, the proposed trade amounts, get this, 1 first and a 3rd round pick for Dak Prescott, a guy who was a runner-up MVP. So, back it up. Back it up. You know what Russell Wilson was traded for from Seattle to Denver? Do you know what he was traded for from Seattle to Denver?
How much?
2 firsts, 3 seconds, and a 3rd round pick. So you're going to turn around and say Dak Prescott, coming off of a runner-up MVP season, that Dak Prescott's going to waive his no-trade clause, go to New York, a team that is abysmal, and the Cowboys would do that for a 1st and a 3rd round pick? Yeah, that's not even close to functional. Not even close. So here we are with La La Land. The second thing that's interesting is Bill Belichick talking about the Dallas Cowboys situation. He looks at it and says the Cowboys are in actually a really good situation. They got a franchise quarterback. They got a young offensive line. They got a great defense, and I think this is another way of stirring up the pot here to put more pressure on Mike McCarthy, that if he does not succeed with this year's team, that he would not mind swooping in. Now, if you're going to bring in Bill Belichick, here's what I'll say. You don't want to be rebuilding. I'm not sure that Bill Belichick, at his advanced age, is the guy to start over and say we got a 3, 4, 5 year plan. You need to go ahead and say, here's the team, and go ahead and do it. So I don't know. This is just craziness. Can we just at least be happy that we got CeeDee Lamb in here, and now we're talking about trading somebody else? Here's the thing. Even if you were to trade Dak Prescott and get a 1st and a 3rd, who's throwing the football to CeeDee Lamb, a guy you just spent $135 million for? Where you literally have it out in 2 years, where you're guaranteeing all his money the first 2 years. You're going to draft a guy? and let him try and develop, and then you're going to walk away from your receiver? Come on, people. Don't be that guy. You can do better than that. All right, good people. Peace.